Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hungus 712, and today I'm bringing you some more League play here on Slums Capture the Flag. I'll be using the SMR to start off with, and then I end up switching and playing a more objective role towards the end of the game using a Scorpion. I do really well, you guys. I think you guys will like the gameplay again. I end up dropping, I think, right at 40 kills or 38 kills, right around there. So it was a pretty good game on my part. Junior that I'm playing with, Mr. Boston Pancake, he ends up having a really good game too. I can't remember exactly how many kills he has, but he ends up having a really good game. I don't really want to spoil it for you guys, but we do end up losing. But the reason why we lost is one of the things I kind of wanted to talk to you guys today about a little bit, and that's basically what happens when you have a team of pure slayers versus teamwork. Which works better? How are you going to be more successful? You know, which way is the better way to go? Is it better to have just a team of 4 guys who are great at killing people, or is it better to have a team that's really good using teamwork? You know. And in this game here, you know, I consider myself an AR slayer. It's kind of basically what I play, slayer anchor role. But usually I'm using an assault rifle. I'm sitting back on a head glitch, picking guys off from a distance, you know, using precision accuracy basically to kill these guys and trying to make call-outs and control spawns and things like that. That's basically my job whenever I play. Sometimes I'll switch it up, as you guys will see later in the game. I'll use an assault rifle. Sorry, guys, assault rifle. I'll use a Scorpion submachine gun, which one of my favorite subs of all time. Loved it in Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 it was phenomenal too. And I try to play more of an objective role later in the game because our teammates will not help Junior, as I basically try to control the middle and clear out the complete middle and kind of keep these guys from spawning back behind us a little bit or on the side of us. That's basically what I'm trying to do here. But I end up having to try to help Junior out because, of course, our teammates are really struggling in this game. And, you know, I don't want to bash them or anything. Maybe they're just having an off day shooting. Maybe their connection's bad, getting DDoSed, you know. Could be a multitude of things. You know, I have bad games, too. Of course, I don't upload them. I can if you guys would like me to. I've planned on doing a couple of Rage videos for you, too. When I have those off games, I think you guys will laugh your ass off at it. But anyways, in this video, like I said, I kind of wanted to talk about, you know, is it better to have a good team that communicates and does well, or is it better to just have a team of slayers? And in this game, I think this, again, is a really good example of it. Basically, what you got here is me controlling the map and really killing pretty much anything that comes my way. I end up dying a few times here. But for the most part, you know, I really don't die much, and I'm slaying away. And the same thing with Junior. Junior's doing a good job. He's playing objectively. But when it comes to our last couple of guys, you know, we're not communicating with them. We're in a party, which in League play, I'm just going to tell you guys this right off the bat, you know, getting right to it. I don't want to tip my hat off about what I'm going to talk about or what conclusion I'm going to come to later in the video, but you have to communicate in competitive Call of Duty. If you don't communicate, you're going to lose. You can't compete if you don't communicate. And what you'll find a lot of times in these matches is that people are in parties. Basically, I'm somebody who's pretty guilty of that. Playing with Junior, usually we're in a party by ourselves. Sometimes we invite people in, but usually they don't join, or, you know, a lot of times they don't have mics either. But when it's just 4v4 and you've got a large open map like these, you know, it's really hard to compete if you're not communicating with these guys, because basically communication allows us to know where everybody's at. Because a lot of times you'll find out in League play, if you guys ever play it, is one, people tend to like to use suppressed weapons, which I don't understand why. You know, for me it seems more logical to use a gun that's going to destroy people at a long range, because that's what a suppressor does. It limits your range. It doesn't decrease damage. That's one thing a lot of people believe, but a suppressor doesn't decrease damage. It just decreases your range, or your damage over range.
We have the enemy flag.
But basically, you know, people will use suppressors, which of course hide you on the mini-map. But then also, sometimes you're just not paying attention to the mini-map. You know, you're watching your lanes, and you're trying to do the best job you can to protect the flag carriers and, like I said, control where people are going to be. That's one of the great things in Black Ops 2, was that the spawns were very predictable. You could control them. which is one of the big reasons why I hated Advanced Warfare. It just with the movement mechanics in that game, it just makes it so difficult to control the spawns and where people are going to be. And again, that's what I liked about Black Ops 2. Basically, wherever I'm going to be on the map is where we're going to spawn, typically where I'm controlling the map. Or you can also control spawns, too, by just looking at a general direction. Sometimes a good example is Hardpoint right here. You can get in this Hardpoint here in the garage and basically keep looking back at the fountain, and people will keep spawning back there until the team finally pinches you, but that's a good example there. But anyways, right now we're at halftime here, and it's 0-0, and you know, Junior and I are doing pretty good work right here. We can't quite get a cap, but you know, I've gotten my streaks a few times, and we're really working these guys. But again, we're not communicating with these guys, so every time they pull the flag, if they're not really paying attention to the radar, or if these two guys on the other or on our team aren't in a party themselves together, these guys are basically it's almost like you're playing free for all. So you're just kind of guessing and trying to predict where people are going to be, and that's the thing on here, and that's why I think teamwork is so underestimated in this game. That you know, you see me get wrecked there. I was hoping to get the pistol kill on him, but that M8's, you know, one of my favorite guns in the game. It's just such a good weapon. I know a lot of people are probably a lot of you guys are saying, you know, Bo, why the hell are you using the SMR? Well, the SMR is actually one of the best guns in the game. It's not quite as good as the FAL, but at a longer range, it's better. So basically, as long as I can keep my distance on these guys, they don't stand a chance against me unless I miss a couple of shots, or unless they're using a sniper rifle or an LMG or something like that. I'm probably going to win most of my gunfights. But as you can see here, you know, I continue to slay away, and Junior continues to do a good job too, getting kills. But again, because we don't have great teamwork, we're not getting where we need to be. We're not setting ourselves up correctly. We're not where we need to be. And what you'll see with these guys, what they do, one of these guys ends up saving their whole team. He ends up camping his flag. Basically every time, yeah, here we try getting they try DDoSing us. I think you'll get a kick out of this here. I think I end up dying. I don't think I end up getting this guy. I think I end up freezing, and he ends up killing me when I get around the fountain here. But of course, that's one of the downfalls playing League play, if you guys don't already know. But you know, nobody can ever win a match fairly. You know, everybody's got to always DDoS you. They always got to try to fuck you. See, on my screen I was moving and shooting at him, but on his screen I was frozen in place. So of course that's the lovely leg switch / DDoS, direct denial of service, which happens all the time in League play, which is kind of frustrating. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying about teamwork here, because it's again still 0-0, and we're still slaying away, getting kill after kill after kill here, but it's not really mattering here. It's the same with Junior. Junior gets back to the flag, kills a couple of guys, and of course I'm not right up on him. Like I said, when I'm playing Capture the Flag, I always try to control one area of the map with an assault rifle, and I'm controlling the middle now. Yes, I'm getting a bunch of kills here. I switch to the sub and I try to play more objectively. We do almost get a couple of caps on these guys, not quite, but we end up doing a pretty good job. But again, it comes down to communication over and over again. Communication and teamwork. If you can communicate well, and here we get leg switched again / DDoSed, but when it comes to Call of Duty, when it comes to any of these games that you play competitively, to be honest with you, the teamwork is going to beat the great star Slayer players every single time. And you'll see at the end of this game too, with their stats, the team we're playing, one of the guys ends up doing really well because basically he camps for a few kill streaks here at the very end. He's basically sitting back in their spawn with a scar, just ripping us to shreds whenever we get back there. And that's one of the things some people don't realize when you're playing competitively, that sometimes it is a good idea to sit back and not try to be so objective-oriented and play for your kill streaks, because kill streaks in this game, you know, are they overpowered? No, they're not overpowered at all. But they make such a big difference in this game. They really do. And you can see me here. I keep slaying out, and I believe one guy's going to end up picking me off here around the corner, or end up getting a bomb dropped on me. I can't remember. But again, you know, basically Junior and I are in this other party, and we just can't communicate to these guys what they need to do or where they need to be. And that's the unfortunate thing. Even though, like I said, we continue to slay out, we continue to get kills, we continue to rack up score, we're not communicating fluently with these guys. So they don't know what our plans are, we don't know what their plans are. And again, that's why we end up losing this match in the end. It's just because teamwork overcomes the pure Slayer role. Like I said, when it comes to Black Ops 2, I mean, I can rip people apart with my assault rifle. You know, am I the best player in the world? Hell no. And you guys can see that in this gameplay. You know, I'm not a professional player by any means. I think I'm a pretty skilled player. I'm pretty smart, but you know, am I the best player? Absolutely not even close. But you know, I can do a good job, you know, slaying guys out. I can put a sub on, as you guys can see here, and do a pretty good job. Of course, my role is picking people off at a distance, but again, you know, and same with Junior. Junior, I've seen go into matches and drop 100-kill games on domination and just rip people to shreds. But again, you know, I want to stress that enough to you guys that teamwork matters more than just a team of great players that can't communicate or just hate each other. You know, you could throw the 4 best sub players, assault rifle players, all together on a team. Just, you know, guys with 5, 6 KDs, you know, 600 score per minute. You can throw them all on a team, and if they can't communicate, they're probably going to lose the match. And you could throw a bunch of guys who may have a 0.8, 0.9 KD on there, you know, but if they communicate well, they understand how to play the game, they know where they have to be, they understand spawns, you're going to lose. That team of Slayers is probably going to lose to these guys. Probably, I'm going to say maybe 7 out of 10 times. I mean, sometimes slaying out a team will work, just going for kills and stuff and just racking up kills over and over. Sometimes that does work to your advantage, especially with kill streaks and such, but typically the teamwork and gameplay, you know, the teamwork aspect matters more than just being a good shot or a smart player. But like I said, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that today from a competitive player's point of view, to kind of let you guys know if any of you want to get into the tournament scene, which is a blast. I recommend it to anybody to give tournament play a try once in a while, because it's a blast, man. Going in and knowing that, you know, what you're doing is working. You're using your smarts, you're using your talent and stuff to really kill players and win matches. I mean, it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. But you know, unfortunately, it does suck when you lose, and you will, when you first get into the competitive scene, you will find some really good players, and you will lose to them, and you'll get your ass kicked repeatedly. But once you start beating them and you start picking up on little cues and stuff, okay, you know, these guys like to be on this spot in the map, and these guys like to get in this area. And see, usually I have blind eye on my class, but I'm doing the fast-paced try to cap the flag objective role here, so I have lightweight on, and I don't have blind eye to protect me from the AGR and the stealth chopper. But that's what ends up hurting me here. If I would have had blind eye on, I might have gotten that stop, that well-needed stop there. But again, I want to hear in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you end up do you feel the same way when you go and play matches, that, you know, when you're going up against a team that's communicating, even though you guys might all be better shots than them, you end up losing? You know, I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say about that. Now, I'm going to finish the commentary a little bit early here, and you guys can see how the game ends. It's kind of a frustrating match here. Like I said, Junior and I end up playing pretty solid, and we still end up just getting wrecked here, even though I end up dropping just about 40 kills, and I think Junior ends up getting right at 30. But again, team communication, the other team's communicating well. They know what's going on, and you know, I just want to see if you guys have the same opinions as me, or do you guys feel that, you know, just being great slayers all on a team end up working. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll definitely have another one coming to you. My next video, I want to do like a high school stories type of video, especially since it's that time where everybody's graduating. I think you guys will definitely enjoy that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next video. Blow out.
Changing!
We have the enemy flag. Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
He's gone.
Enemy flag acquired. Our flag carrier is down. Be advised, hostiles have returned their flag. Hostiles have taken our flag. We have the enemy flag. Time's almost up. Hostile flag returned.
Get up!
Terrible effort. Regroup and rearm.